Now we are ready to move on to our next speaker. Prue is a seasoned sales, marketing, and retail professional with skills in advertising, public relations and corporate communications, retail management, and corporate social responsibility, called from retail companies in Asia and the Pacific. She worked as a promotions manager at Watson's personal care stores in the Philippines from 2004 until 2008, then went on to work as group marketing and PR manager for CPL Group in Papua New Guinea from 2009 until 2018. Prue is currently working as an assistant general manager for marketing and PR for Vision City Investment Limited at Papua New Guinea and is affiliated with the Papua New Guinea Cancer Foundation as its director. To top it all off, she is serving as part of the executive committee of Papua New Guinea's premier social club, Royal Papua Yacht Club, as its social secretary since 2020. An overseas retail marketer and PR practitioner, a sucker for K drama and anything Korean, just like me, and here to enlighten us on how OFW single moms are far braver than you think. Streaming all the way from Papua New Guinea, ladies and gentlemen, Prue Go. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Prue Go. So it seems we're having some technical difficulties, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have heard so many speakers already, and we want to know which ones are your favorite. Me personally, I am very much inspired by the story of Jamie. It wasn't a hard journey, really, but she's still here with us. She's, sharing her story to a lot of people. And speaking of sharing, there are a few people that we would like to thank because of their generosity. And of course, we would like to thank our dear sponsors. So you will know right now who our sponsors are. Thank you very much, Rise Creatives, JCI Makati Princess Urduham, Block Tides, Strata Results, Puzzle Box BPO Incorporated, Outcome Incorporated, Intersections Communications Incorporated, Moving Walls, Fully Tech, Pitchworks, Bayong Shaga, Belam, Beautita Cosmetics, SERI's Express, Pretty Placenta, Empower, Zen Events, My Daily Collagen, Brown Roots Creatives, Graze It Up, Elros Electrical Corporation, Beauty Buds PH, and Private Pop Avenue. And of course, we would also like to thank our dear promoters. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you do have questions for any of our speakers, please do send it in the comments section. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to reintroduce Prue Go.
Hi, good afternoon on this side of the world. I am Prue and I am currently working here in Papua New Guinea. 15 years ago, I wouldn't know where Papua New Guinea is. I also do not know how to be an OFW or how to be a single mom. So it all happened during the breakup of my marriage 15 years ago. So with no child support and having two kids, ages 6 and 7 years old during that time, I was left to take care of these two kids. Okay. So during that time, of course, bills are piling up. And of course, my two kids are studying. So I prayed to God that time and I asked Him, na, Lord, uh, please give me strength to pass this, pagsubok. And I also would want probably work to have a new job, and probably in another country. Kasi sinasabi dati ng lola ko na if you are going to pray, you have to be very, very specific. Sabihin mo na kung ano yung gusto mo. So during the time when I prayed, I said, Lord, I really, really need to have a new job to support my kids. And sana sa retail pa din. And kung pwede sana sa ibang bansa. And after a week, I got a call from a headhunter saying that my profile fits what their client likes. Because during that time, I was working in um, one of the biggest retailers in the Philippines. So I was interviewed, and after a day, I was told that I passed the interview and that they chose me among 25 other applicants. And so the next day, we discussed about the salary package, and it was really good. But the problem is that I can only go home to Philippines after a year. So I mean, it's a 3-year contract, but I can only go back home to Philippines after a year as my annual leave. So I'm quite worried because I'm very, very close to my kids. So what we did that time is um, I actually haggled to the employer, to my future employer, and I was asking if it's possible for me to go home during Christmas or during Easter. Then I was told na it cannot be because it is the peak season of the retailer. So hindi ka pwedeng umuwi during peak season. Of course, I cannot go home during birthday of my kids kasi magkaiba sila ng month. So what I did is I asked them if I could go home during graduation of my kids kasi gagraduate sila ng grade 7 that time, and also high school, and of course college. So my boss allowed me. So and then I had to talk to my kids. They were 6 and 7 that time, and I told them my plan to work abroad. And I told them it's not going to be that easy. Kasi syempre wala na nga yung tatay nila, wala pa rin yung nanay nila. But good thing that I have a very, very good support system because my mom is always ready to assist me, and also my 2 sisters who are always ready to assist me. So in 2009, I started working in Papua New Guinea. In Port Moresby is the capital of the country, as its marketing and PR head. Hindi pala ganun kadali ang maging OFW. Kasi yung pagiging malayo sa mga anak mo, sa pamilya mo, mahirap. Pero I think ang isang nanay, they are given a strength that they never knew possible. Na akala ko rin hindi ko rin kayang magawa yon, pero pinilit ko. Like I think during my first week, I have the photo frames of my 2 kids. Tapos kada uwi ko na lang naiiyak ako. Kasi syempre maalala ko sila. So I think what I did that time is that tinago ko na lang muna yon. And ayoko kasi nung pag-uwi ko naiiyak ako. And then at work, what I did is I really burned myself to work. Nung kailangan busy ka para hindi mo maalala yung mga naiwan mo sa Pilipinas. So that's what I did. In fact, during that time, our work day is only Monday to Friday, full day, and then Saturday is half day. Pero ako, I am willing to work overtime. Not because of extra pay, kasi wala namang pay ang isang expatriate. But because pag uwi ko, ayoko nung maalala ko na naman sila, iiyak na naman ako. So what I did is that I really burned myself to work. So I was working whole day until Saturday, and kung pwede nga lang mag-work din ng Sunday, ginawa ko na. And of course, my communication with my kids, tuloy-tuloy yun. During that time, wala pa kasi silang, dahil bata pa, hindi, they are not aware of social media, of of Messenger. So what I did is that I call them every week, um, via roaming, and then also messages. So kailangan tuloy-tuloy yun. Ayokong malimutan nila na meron silang nanay. Kasi nga wala na nga, as I mentioned earlier, wala na nga silang nanay, wala na nga silang tatay, wala pa rin silang nanay. So what I did is that I put a lot of effort of keeping the communications line open and as regularly as possible. And then nag-evolve na rin yung communication namin because of course, nagkaroon na ng mga Viber, ng mga ng WhatsApp. So, nagkaroon na kami ng regular communication, hindi na I don't need to call. Sometimes they would just message me like, "Mom, can I go with my friends this Saturday?" Yung mga ganong bagay. So, ganon yung naging ano namin, pero naisip ko parang hindi pala talaga ganon kadali na maging single mom tapos malayo ka pa sa malayo ka pa. So to keep myself busy as well, I I also joined several social clubs to keep to also to improve my network as the marketing head of our company. I also assisted in some NGOs, and and it actually helped kasi somehow nalilimutan mo yung problema mo for a while, and then um but during the time I also shut my world. I didn't communicate much with my friends. I didn't tell them what I was going through during that time kasi parang nung una nahihiya ako maging aminin single mom ako kasi because of the stigma attached to it. So ang nakakaalam lang na talaga noon during that time would be my mom, and of course my two sisters, and of course my two kids. But I think after a while, especially when my kids have graduated, parang naisip ko, achievement sa akin yon na single mom nga ako, and yet napagtapos ko yung mga anak ko sa isang magandang school. Kasi sabi ko, what is so nakakahiya about being a single mom? Actually, if you are a single mom, especially for my two kids, you've got to have parang 4 arms to hug them, 4 legs, 2 hearts, and twice the love. So, kung iisipin mo, parang wala naman pala talagang, parang hindi siya talaga single mom kasi you are doing everything double. So, I started to admit to friends and even to other relatives na, yes, I'm a single mom, and pinakita ko talaga na hindi nakakahiya ang maging single mom. In fact, pinakita ko pa nga lalo especially sa mga anak ko because my eldest one is a boy and my youngest is a girl. I actually I tried to be as strong as possible para alam ng anak ko na I am a good role model for her in terms of character. And also para malaman ng anak kong lalaki kung ano yung dapat niyang hanapin sa isang babae when he grows up. Kasi wala na ako I cannot change the I cannot change the our current situation na wala yung daddy nila, na ang meron lang talaga sila, ako, yung lola nila, and my sisters. But I assured them that it is not their fault and that they are still loved. Hindi nila kasalanan, and mahal pa rin naman namin sila. Walang mangyayari sa pagmamahal na binibigay namin sa kanila. So, I just wanted to everyone to know that a single mom is just like any other parents, in such a way that our number one priority is our kids, and every mother, I think, or every parent will do anything for their kids, and that makes and I mean that doesn't make any single mom different. So, I started to be proud of my status. Hindi ko na siya kinakahiya. Sinabi ko na hindi ko hindi ko probably kasalanan or hindi rin kasalanan ng ex-husband ko na nagkahiwalay kami. Pero probably it is for the better kaysa naman lagi kami nag-aaway. And I also realized that with one of my learnings as I go along with life is that you should not hesitate to ask for help from others kasi it is not a sign of weakness. If you are asking for it is not a sign of weakness. It actually means that you are actually asking the learnings of the person that you are trying to approach. And yun yung nangyari sa akin and yun din yung nangyari sa ibang mga OFW Pinoy na single parent. Sometimes they would be asking me saying, oh, I don't know kung makakatagal ako dito kasi I have 5 kids back home. So I actually told them, well, I've been here for the past 5 years. This was years ago. And I told them that, alam mo, ang inspiration mo dapat, ang gawin mong inspirasyon, mga anak mo. Kasi, yung pag ginawa mo inspiration ng mga anak mo, kakayanin mo. I know mahirap, pero kakayanin mo. So that is what I have. Those are the learnings that I have. So there are 3 things that I actually have learned and that I have realized is that first, ask God. I think walang mangyayaring masama if you trust God and His promise to you. Second is that you should really have a very, very good support system sa Pinas at kung saang country ka man maa-assign. Kasi I think were it not for my mom and my 2 sisters, I don't think mapapalaki ko na maayos yung 2 anak ko. And lastly is that please don't hesitate to ask for help. I'm actually proud that last year, my 2 kids have graduated with flying colors in UST. And I cannot be, I couldn't be happier learning this. I couldn't be happier on this. Um, um, I think ano bang tawag dito? Parang achievement ng mga anak ko. Kasi parang anything na achievement ang anak ko, achievement ko na rin. And because of this, I'm actually I'm actually on my last contract and I would like to be reunited with my kids within the year. So hope you learned something from being a OFW single mom.